Good day, Lords and News. Welcome back to WilderMyth Omenroad as we dive back in. Hope you're all enjoying the series. I'm really liking the DLC, even if I am finding it a bit hard. Okay, so we're here. We've healed up. We've got resources. And let's go and probably fight the boss for this chapter. Am I here again? Yes. How many cycles around will you thus uselessly wind? Not uselessly, not quite. I am learning things. Do you think so? For instance, I've observed that your imagination is strange but not wide. And I have noticed that you see the smallness of yourself amidst the universe and not so scared. So I think you must be very old. Ancient. What is it like? You must already know. I only know my own experience. I would be curious to hear yours. What is it like to be in love with an ageless being? Does he flirt back, I wonder? You hear creaking. Love that awaits on reciprocation was never love at all. I see. You have my empathy. You have my sympathy. But don't feel too bad. Her attention is famously broad, her high-up gaze difficult to distract. Though she did have trouble leaving me alone, as I now recall. Creak, creak, creak. I assume you know our history, she and I. You use my name quite comfortably. I am aware, yes. I am aware of your crime and of her ill-honoured mercy. Then I think all of this is for her. Even your hatred of me is not really your hatred at all, am I correct? Silence means yes. More creaking. You really do give too much away to be an effective tormentor. Smile. You need not ask, I smile quite naturally. Smile or fell. Pretend it makes you brave. Just know that beneath that false and fetching smile, you reek of hopelessness. So I take another lap, uselessly. Guru, guru. You're not too freaky, are you? You know algebra? Here, want an almond? I studied algebra enough to know I could someday understand it in that sense. This place, I believe, is unlike algebra. I keep expecting her, Ilthea, to interject suddenly to mock us a little, and yet, would she just pop up probably? Why did you not wait for me? You know how she sounds kind of a different time, and just then, through the fog, fear humble, tormenting her sleep. That was a person, so was. Whoosh. Their wary eyes jump from shadow to shadow. Hateful things have lately dotted their path, spring up without warning. I don't see a... Melon, do you feel? None of the indicative, that tension, you know. Did it sound like her, your guide? I would say no. What if it was her, though? If anyone's voice, warped as if by water, murmur, for the pale swift of moon. And then when they next glance through the ruined archway, they see not the tumbled dark dusklands of the Never Flare, but a chamber, walls of flat stone, cluttered things. It makes sense, Verlaine. She disappeared inside a place like this, maybe. A place like what? Oh, Blaine? Why? Don't you think it's maybe similar to how you found me? Was it like this? Whatever we live to see it, someone's... Then you shouldn't resist the urge to interfere. What? I understand. I think I agree, actually. But unless you think you at all understand the consequences. Malin's right. There's too much we don't know. Not to mention, it's not like we'll be asked for, for our help. Never had to fight anyone. I cannot just... You're making it hard for me to say. I mean, you're making good arguments. And if it doesn't come naturally to me, but shouldn't I be the one deciding? You ask me to lead, and I'm trying to. I think I ought to go where my feelings say to go. And that's there. Through there. Because yeah, if I don't follow me, then aren't we lost already? Alright, this isn't made. Small gesture of support can be a mighty thing, even a fateful thing. Bookshelves shall have to be our barricades. How horrifying. Sorry, Anya. There are various old things around. Shall I start, perhaps? Do I just pile them up? Whatever you think you can manage, quickly. Quickly? How quickly do you mean? I shall be but a moment. But, alright. Thinks me a real cantaloupe. Why did he save me then? Was it because I cried the hardest? Plong. Were. Oh. That's an appropriate fess, I guess. It was like walking through a sheet of water, but dry. Civilized smells come sudden to their noses. Comforting smells, cut stone, bound books, wood varnish. Sorry, sort of hard to. It looks like we just strolled down an ordinary hallway. Yeah, it was like that too when we came to you and that battlefield. I said, hey, Anya, hey, Captain Anya. What? I can only... Oh. Name yourselves, speak. I thought perhaps the Queen sent them. They did come from, well, they sort of came from... Let them answer me, Kaelin. These are not faces I have once seen in or out of the city. Speak if you're human, or hold your tongue and be slain. Balin? Who? Oh, does he mean I should explain? What exactly should I say, though? I shouldn't it not be me? Just say something. It's unclear to me what good a name might be, but Malin is me. I'll add that we are far from locals. Right. Sure, our story too long to sum up quickly and accurately. But, okay, here's how I solve this. I'd say my belief, which is I believe we represent your allies in this situation, and that despite understanding your situation not at all, argue me off that position, if you so wish, or otherwise accept it. Three heroes arriving together from nowhere and at a time of need. How strange. He stows his spear. Very human, Kaelin. You hear the difference? Ah, yes, but your voices ring true, words and meanings aside. Those, I cannot be asked to be sorting through such things now. But Captain, I think I've realised something. Captain Owen, wait. I am tired, boy. I know you said our task was, or rather, I know what you said our task was, but does this not feel like the hand of Hader? I am sure of it. He sends them to guard our lives. Would Hader's deliverance come so late and in such ragged form? Just be happy they are people. Can I ask what else we might have But Captain, if you've seen Fress, Squark, those sounds, Fraxels, yes. Calm Court, and all its library's home citizens eviscerated. If you've entered through the catacombs, you must have seen it from below. We fled the toppling palace and are ready in Sarge. If you have no loyalty to Kior, then you should not die with us. Is that your plan, to die? You liberal fribble, I hesitate to say it, but you did not hesitate to tell me. Yes, we are meant to die here, defending Queen Sugan's escape. I will not apologise for my honesty. The enemy is overwhelming, there is no killing it. We saw the Queen off with the night, and with the nights turning, the eastern mountains were lined with silver. We are here to win her any amount of time. The pale swift of moon, she will be found, but the hope is that. Where is the hope? I suppose it lies with the sorceresses. Asada Yaman. So it's another pointless battle. It's alright. I believe you three are of hope. You were sent by the grace of Hada. I am almost sure of it. His burning arms gone. We could build up some barricades, maybe. Yes, I can help. Good, get started. We shall hold as long as we can. And if you are watching, sweet Hada, holy Hada, I only ask, only pray, but we do not die in vain. Oh, by the way, also, did any of you see a dark-haired woman command? Did any of you see a dark-haired commanding sort of woman in a robe? Strange eyes. How strange! In the palace, there could be hundreds of people. Well, she can be cute too, but not in the traditional sense. Do you mean the Queen? Sorgun's heir is star-white. Okay, yeah. Survived 5 turns. Kemlin and Nora must survive. And they're coming in from the top straight off. Okay, folks. We need to barricade up. Holy... Okay, so what is his character? What does he have? He's got Infusion, Mythical Weave, with fire resistance, and right arm, which is a flame. His gear is Long Lamp, tier 2. The area revealed by the infused object has its radius increased by 2. Okay, so it's for illumination purposes. You all basically got Guardian Battle Dancer, Celeste Leap, that's good. Spear, bonus damage to Fraxels, stun chance. Okay. Let's try and buy ourselves a bit of time. Oh. Of all the ducks. That thing's almost dead. You need to get here and get this. Okay. Yeah, you need to get your dagger upgrade, your bow upgraded. Yeah. Bonus potency, but penalty to charisma. That's fine. We have Stalwart. Let's get Guardian up. They're going to infuse our cover. And there's another one turning up. Okay. Splinter Blast the next one. We're going to need to destroy a lot of this stuff because if they get hands on it, they're going to cause absolute pain. Flare is annoying. It's not dead. Okay, that sucks. Problem is these things are gonna just like smash into us. But I need to get these things out of the way. Dagnabbit. Okay. Like, we need to fall back. No, you're... Really? Let's build a barricade. That needs to go. Okay, let's get that up. And then... Okay. It blocked, one was blinded. Are these things going to keep coming? We might have to pull back. Buy ourselves some more time. Okay. Really need to kill off these things, though. I've got so much health, it's not really worth it. Okay. Man, these things are... This is just nasty. And that thing transformed. Okay. Thinking die, damn you. Okay. Not the best shot, but this turn 5. Took out one of those guys. I dreamed of Destroyer. Are they hopefully retreating? Are they? Take a hard look, Calum. Onin. No, they know. They quiver like excited dogs. They sense their master's arrival. Who? Do you really mean? The name Queen Sorgen dreamed 9 years ago was Dunava, our immortal destroyer. In a single spring, he has dismantled the world. Mighty Koyor, built over 6 centuries, stripped to its bones in a season. Even now, I feel undeserving. What's that mean? My family, my friends, so many died defending the Queenland. All more gifted, more courageous than myself, that I am the one who sees his face, our enemy. That I am the one who stands before him at the end. I can only wonder why Hadar chose me. But that's fairly revelatory, isn't it? That you consider this a privilege? I think you're more exceptional than you understand. Even dragons die. Besa, what if we can kill it? Even dragons die. Even dragons die. And in the egg, quickens again. Twice at the Battle of Foxbridge, Dunuvar's body was destroyed, and twice he remanifested. While any in his numberless horde live, we believe he needs fear no fate. That's obnoxious. It's unfair. But still, Onya, I cannot help but feel... No, it is enough. You should leave. You should live. Calum, and all of you go. Another melee fighter or a wizard. I'd really like a wizard because they're the best at stripping out armor and doing AoE damage, so I'm going to take young Calum. No, it is enough. You should live, Calum, and all of you, go. Onya, or die with me if you prefer it. I cannot make that decision for you. One by one, the tremorous bodies settle, ready to pitch themselves forward. Belaine? We'll make it count. Do so, says the older man. And so at the end, Onya of Onya of Red Birch Mountain stands alone before his people's great enemy, somehow hoping. In a small and pointless aspiration, but he imagines it and is proud. Ada, I shall strike him. This meagre hope gives him courage. I shall strike him, he roars. Ada willing, he shall feel pain at the point of my spear. Danuva. Koyor's destroyer moves swiftly, an all-killing scythe over the hills and cities, the armies smoothly through the neck of that once great civilization. Okay. Bosses. Golden Shield. Golden Shield limits the damage a boss can take per turn. Reaching the damage limit breaks the shield and will disappear next turn. Some bosses have multiple shields, each with a higher damage limit. Okay, so where do we have to go? Okay, so we had to punch through. And he has an absolute, cannot take more than 20 damage per turn. If damage reaches taken, this is removed. Oh lord, that's terrifying. Okay. And I take it our extraction point is all the way through here, so we have to punch. Keep going. Oh, it's gonna suck for you because you've got like no movement. I really dislike Blaine. Like he's got no movement. He's so slow. Okay, get out of the way. 'Cause that thing's coming. Why can I attack that? Okay. Man, this sucks. Like, you're not even going to, like, there's no way we survive. Like, he's dead before the boss monster turns up. Are we just supposed to, like, run through? Like, that's a spawning area. Like, where do we have to go? I mean, take it that's the extraction point. Problem is, that's got to take all of my... Yeah, because I dodged it. Sometimes I really hate this game. Oh, fiddlesticks. And of course, more of them are just going to be spawning in. Okay. And he's got, like, no movement. Steel Fire will work. And we need... He's got an AoE up. So you need to go down. Fire should kill you off. And we need to really focus on beating the living daylights out of you. Point of damage. We can take it. No, we can't. Yeah, Malin get hit. There's a feeling something heaviness in his hand. It has a name, a bone bow. There's a story maybe that is what it wants to tell. And only a sliver of opportunity left to tell it. So we lose his primary weapon, or we lose health on him. I'm going to lose health because I can't afford to lose his weapon. Indecision grips him, the blow lands, he crumbles to the ground, gravely wounded, still clutching his weapon. In the end, he couldn't choose this part of it, even if it meant paying the price. It was just enough strength to retreat, and will spend the next days tending to his wounds. Propped up on his bedside, bone bowl awaits until he's ready to take it up again and let it sing. Oh, for the love of... How are we supposed to get out of this? I really don't understand. Like, are we just supposed to, like, just run straight through? Because your starting character, this guy, he can't do anything. He's so slow. He's so slow. What, speed 2? Yeah, he's basically... This is what I hate about I don't hate the DLC. Please don't think I dislike the DLC. I don't. I really like it. But I really don't like having a greenhorn character in it. It's not great. All the other characters, 5, 6 speed. He's got 2. Because he's greenhorn. Well, the others have got a lot more movement. He's got trash movement. Trash movement, I say. Okay, let's just try and clear out the flank and keep going. Because if we don't, we're going to blinking die. Because they just non-stop spawning everything in. No, if I infuse something, it's going to take... That will kill it off, that won't. So that thing needs to go. We've got to go this way and hopefully buy us some time. Because we can kill enough off them, we can just keep running. Because that's what we need to do. We need to keep running. But this guy's slow as anything. Okay, you got it. We've got this. If we can just hold them off for a bit longer. He can't get anywhere close to this. Okay, so... we need to kill... you need to die, because you're the biggest threat. You need to die because you're a threat. Okay, they're just going to keep going. He is so slow. It's painful how slow he is. Just look. Yeah, I get it, dude. Just get across the threshold, please. That mission was made so much harder by the fact that Belaine is just so slow. I don't care what people say. He is super, super slow. And it's really costing us. One moment they are careening through the catacombs under calm court, the besieged Koren capital, have to keep running. And the next, I cannot run anymore. Oh, more. They look around. The warm wind of the Neverflare combs them over. Its murk and mineral scent grow familiar. It's almost pleasant now. Did we escape there? Seems so. But the sky... Here, let's talk. Again, Visa wrings the weird truth out of the young Caleb to absorb. Which is why my Malin, came along. It's... And same as you, I don't know much. Don't know if I'm even me or just a fragment of me. But I am conscious, and maybe maybe it's that. It could really just be that, clinging to consciousness, worried I'll be otherwise, just to be asleep in that memory forever. Elaine. Not much out there. Dug up some of this cabbagey stuff you love. Did we hear Caleb's story? Yeah, it's like with Malin. Fights that battle over and over again, survives though. Captain Olin saves my life. Does it twice actually. I know at least that's when I am old and remembering, I die. Which just really feels like a funny thing to be looking back on. Maybe the dark smells a little like old morning frost. Belaine remembers winter walks with his mother, the pinecone path wobbling where his young eyes went. And next moment, though he knows it was real, none of it feels firmer than a favourite story. Might it not be a dream escaping its cradle, playing in the cloths of a memory? Sleep comes in understudy spells, but waking they troop off together, 4 strong. Does he know? I mean, that you're looking for her. Alethea is the name. I wonder, maybe. The good thing is, the further we go, the more sore I feel. What do you mean by sure? It's all I want to find her more and more. It's the only thing I hope for. So, this is a story of faith. Is it not? No. It's... I don't know. I guess, what is faith? Do I really know? Okay, so we can remove a card. Both of these are terrible, but that thing's even worse. Yeah, just... He gets a bit of health back, but his health's reduced. And now we have the mandatory 3 unmissable segments before we can get to the next part. Okay. Resource node, reward, chest. If we're looking down the line, if we can get to here without taking any more health loss, he should be okay. We have yet to find a blacksmith node. So I need to probably hit up the chest if he's healed. If not, we have to go to the campfire. I'm probably going to hit for there for basically high level gear. Then from here, these are resources. That would be nice. We'll see, but let's first get... Okay. Oh, we're already at this end. Okay, I was confused. 2 sleeps, 2 long marches later. We were all glitter birds. That was the royal court. And I was at one time the most glittering of all, or so my cousin Queen Sorgen said. Coren Castals, military is a royal court. I am well, my comment is, it's all mythology to us. And at one time I would have struggled to imagine the world without those things, but yeah. But you lived a long life. A long life was too rich to wish for once the summer dragon woke. Conversation must fill in for the weather, rain and shine for the mood and the mind. Here's another rest, I think, if we want to. The land is limitless, its drama meaningless. It can all change in a yawn, in a sigh. Should we stop, or should we just keep going? Are you asking me? Well, remember I said my feet felt like rocks? Those proper rocks have to be those poor rocks have now been battered to dust by your relentless pace. So what I mean is, there's no harm in battering them some more. More to the point, I would advise you not to let me influence your choices. Yes. I guess it's kind of tiring making all of these decisions. Does that sound pathetic? Well, I would also say that myself, I cannot wait to meet her, Elithia. You describe her so guardedly, affectionately vague. We had a word for that in Kayor. We called them Goyon Vaged, unwilling to share even the idea of a person, keeping it jealously to themselves. Who, me? No, You need a wrist, Malin? Nope. I appreciate you extending the offer, but I'm coming off we're frequently marched all night and have a skirmish erupt halfway through, pursued by bird archers, so I'll endure. Belaine has begun to keep a secret. His head and hearing have started bothering him. He feels something like a marble in the belly of a drained chalice, loudly looping, losing track of why or where he had hoped to go. Most times he remembers and hears only the wind and wild things, but he started suspecting that the one he's searching for might be somehow beyond his reach. You settle into place as a bee that waits to die, torn from its hurry, sun-grayed and dry. Do you know what I sense? The presence of you. How romantic. A pale, acrid twist of smoke. You are thinning, shrinking into the tired ember of all your frustrated wants. Because I am tired of this, are you not? Or do you not know that feeling, being tired of here? I would jog around in circles. I could pace to every edge of this cell. I could throw a tantrum, but I don't. I don't need the exercise anyway. It bores me. I am bored. So how about we end it? I have no intention of releasing you. You have no intention, I know that. But that only means you're out of ideas. You're unsure of how to use me, right? After all that effort it took to trap me, that seems the same. I have ideas. A deal, I am saying. At great pains, I will offer my hand. Deal? A promise between us? You would not honour it. What? I would have no choice. But did you really not know? How interesting. How almost saddening. I am disappointed in you, Pavilion, for her sake. I forbid you using that name. You ought not to have left it lying around then. And anyway, you did it first. No one calls me Urufel anymore. But let us not squabble at the table, where your knowledge lacks. I shall graciously fill it. You see, by my nature, or by her will, or by whatever we might suppose governs how she is and does, a deal is sacred to her. A promise, one's formal guarantee. Your goddess, Aurora, whom you would attest to love, sang and hammered such a world into being, Neferuan, where oaths are kept and must be. Even Goelfix cannot sunder vows, not without some grave consequences. Take it from one who promised her all and cheated her. You'll claim knowledge of that story at least. Then what? What? What are you offering? There is a thing you need. Something you have laboured fruitlessly to acquire. I can give it to you, and you know I have that power. I do not look for such an easy answer. Of course not. You are young to your feelings. You think loyalty is everything. I will tell you. Glyphix may be my last and longest friend. But for my freedom, I would even see the dragon dead. Okay, so we've got a traitor on our hands. Fantastic. Right. So he's healed a little bit more. His health is lacking, though. And he's a way off getting to the next level. So we have to be careful with him. Gorgons or dragons. Some more equipment would be okay. Gorgons or dragons. Both of them aren't fantastic. Though the Gorgons are at least more manageable in comparison to the Deep Dwellers. Fraxels will be a hard fight and a pain to deal with, though we get a small reward chest on top of getting that. That doesn't interest me. But combat buff for the rest of the turn? No, I do not think so. Because that's only going to be useful through this chapter and then it's gone. I'd rather have permanent stacks of things that we can use. So that's a fancy chest, but it's a hard fight. I'm tempted to go... small resource chest on top of a couple of high tier equipments. Both of these are going to be hard, but we'd get extra resources. It's a hard one to think about. You're coming up to a forge though, so the ability to get more resources would be good. Upgrading stuff would be nice as well. Okay. I think this is a good place to end it for the day. I think what I will do is I'm going to hit this one, then we'll hit that one, and then we'll go and just craft some gear. As nice it is to get high level equipment, I'd like to craft some stuff because at the moment a lot of my guys are running around with gear that's not great. And this is a roll of the dice, while this is, well, the crafting will allow us to pick and choose what we have. Okay. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been WilderMyth, Omenroad, and I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.